So it's just like, is it really worth it? There's a couple ways I feel like people should do Airbnb that a lot of people don't do. What's good, bosses? It's me, Candace Renee. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna be having a business chit chat, a business talk, because it is a new thing going around here in Atlanta where they are now offering Airbnb. So there is an apartment complex in Atlanta. It's called the Aria. It's a high-rise apartment complex in Buckhead, Atlanta, and they are now offering Airbnbs. But here's the catch. They want 25% of your earnings. So I'm going to leave the thing here. I'm not going to read all this. You can pause and read this as you will. But this is what was posted on ATL Scoop, and they are now offering Airbnb. So I kind of wanted to chime in on this because I feel like a lot of people are super excited about this. I'm seeing all the Airbnb gurus and the Airbnb coaches talking about Atlanta's now offering Airbnbs. Now you have an Airbnb, da-da-da. Now, I have never owned Airbnb. I've never done Airbnb. I've considered it, but I've never done it. And the reason why I never did it was because I just didn't want to be responsible for another place. My own living expenses is already enough. So it's to have to deal with two places. It's just a lot, having to keep up with the utilities at the other place. It's just a lot. And I know a lot of people say that you can automate your units, but at the end of the day, you still have to go check on that unit because that's still your unit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you still got to make sure to pay them bills over there. You still got to make, you can automate your unit, but what a lot of people don't tell you is that things are not automated forever. You got to eventually go over there, check on it, make sure stuff is straight over there. It's just not everything ain't super automated to the point where you never got to check your unit. Never got to check your unit, none of that. And just a disclaimer, I didn't even say this disclaimer at the beginning. Just a disclaimer, if you do Airbnb, have ever done Airbnb has worked for you, congratulations. I'm glad. Get that money, sis. This is my opinion, so please don't be offended if you do Airbnb or whatever and you feel offended by this video. If you making money and it's successful for you, then cool. I have nothing against it, because honestly, I even thought about doing Airbnb a couple of times, like I said before. So I have nothing against my girls making money. Any way you make money, make your money. But what I just kind of feel like is that the 25% is just too much. That's too much. I feel like apartments are doing that to actually not have you do Airbnb. So apartments have already caught on to people doing Airbnb. If y'all don't think apartments is not hip to that shit, they're hip. They are hip. They know exactly what's going on. And I just kind of feel like apartments are now going to start doing this so people don't do Airbnb, because it's already 25% that you're giving to the apartment complex. And then in the city of Atlanta, they're already doing an 8% short rental tax. So 25 plus 8, you're basically giving 33% of your earnings away. So let's just do a little bit of math, right? Let's do a little bit of math. Y'all know I'm not good at math at the top of my head. So yeah, I got to pull out my calculator. So let's just say that you make $10,000 off Airbnb, right? Straight up. 10 racks, right? 10 racks. And you got to give them folks 33%. So you got to give, that's $10,000. You got to give 25% to the apartment, and then you got to give 8% to the city. So that's about 33%. So hold on, my calculator acting funny. Minus, hold on. $10,000 minus 33%, you will walk away with $6,700, right? You're like, okay, cool. Okay, but now you got to pay the rent. The rent at the Aria, I've seen a 700 square foot bedroom that was a 700 square foot apartment that was $2,400. You're paying $2,400 to live in a box with a view. Hey. But anyway, no judgment here. So that's about what. So if it's 2,300, rounded off, that's about 2,400. So minus 2,400, right? Okay. Now you got to pay the utilities. The utilities, let's just say, I'm going to say, because I just moved out of a 2-bedroom apartment. So no, we'll do a 1-bedroom. let's just say about $250 for utilities, right? So this is what you're taking away. You're taking away $4,050, right? Mind you, you made $10,000. You made $10,000 and you're only walking away with $4,050. So $10,000 minus $450, you've literally given away $5,900 in fees and bills. Now, I don't know about you, but there's a lot of things that I could have did with $5,900. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, is it really worth it? No. To me, it is not worth it to even go out your way to even get an Airbnb. In the apartments that say they allow Airbnb, they're doing this on purpose, y'all. Like, they're doing this on purpose so people don't do Airbnb. Now, this is a couple ways I feel like people should do Airbnb that a lot of people don't do. And a lot of people not gonna not gonna want to hear this. But this is how I feel like you guys should do Airbnb, in my opinion. I personally feel like you should put properties on Airbnb that you own, not that you rent that you own. So like, let's just say you buy a condo that doesn't have any rental restrictions, which means that they don't care if you rent it. There's no waiting list for rentals or anything like that, which is kind of hard to find, but it's possible. It's possible. You just got to dig deep. So just say you buy a condo from a 1-bedroom condo for like 250,000, 224,000. You can find a decent condo in Buckhead, Atlanta, for a one bedroom condo for under 250,000. I've seen it. It's possible, right? So you can get that. You can fix it up if it needs some fixing up or whatever, and then you can put it on Airbnb. The thing about it is they cannot kick you out for Airbnb your condo that you own. They can't kick you out for that. It's not, what are they going to do? Are they going to call your lender? Hey, they're doing Airbnb. They're not going to do all that. Like, they're not going to do all that. And the lender can't really kick you out. The only thing that a lender can do is called an acceleration clause. And basically what an acceleration clause is that if you break the terms of your contract, what they can do is they can accelerate your mortgage and make your whole mortgage due at one time. And they rarely do that. But even if they do that, there's a way that you can reverse it so easily. Like, I've seen it done. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not really a big deal. And 9 out of 10, they're not going to do that. They're not going to call your lender and say, hey, they were doing Airbnb. Like, no, they're not going to go out their way and do all that. I highly doubt that, because that's just a lot. Unlike, a leasing office, you can call the leasing office, hey, I think somebody doing Airbnb. That's one thing. But a lender is, it's completely different. They can't evict you or kick you out because you own it. It's your property. You can do whatever you want. Now, let's just say that you bought a condo, you put on Airbnb, and you decide you don't want to do Airbnb anymore. You can easily either rent that condo out, or you can just sell it all entirely. So it's like you can just cut your Airbnb off and then just sell your condo. And then you can make back not triple. You can make back double. Wait, no, you can possibly make back triple. You could possibly make back double what you made by selling your condo. And then if you want to sell it fast and you don't want to deal with listing it, you can always put it on Open Door. You can always put it on OfferPad, where they will buy it quicker. Now, they may not give you as much for it as of if you were listing it. Like, if you had a realtor list the condo for you. OfferPad and Open Door, they kind of lowball a little bit. Like, you could get more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get more. And then they take out certain expenses if they have to fix this and and all that other stuff like that. But if you just wanted to get rid of the condo and take it completely off your hands and get that mortgage off your credit, that's easy. They will buy it in cash. Open Door and OfferPad, they buy properties in cash, and you will have your money in. That property will be off your hands, and if you have any money owed to you, they will give you that in about 2 weeks. It is simple. So that means you don't even have to pay your next month's mortgage, because you would have already sold that property and paid and they would have paid the mortgage within 2 weeks. So that's why I feel like people should buy condos and put them on Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easier. Condos, houses that don't have rental restrictions, that's just how I feel about it. A lot of people feel like, well, you don't need to take out a mortgage for Airbnb. I mean, you can always eventually even live in the property if you want to. Like, you know, if you want to save some money, you can eventually live in the property if you want to. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's an investment. Buying a property is an investment. It's not like renting. Because the thing about it is with rent, like, let's just say that you took out a 12-month lease for an apartment and your Airbnb is not going the way that it's supposed to go. It's slow and you're just not seeing what you want to see with that Airbnb, you know, and you would be like, okay, I want to be done with this. You can't be done. You can't be done because you got a 12-month lease. So them folks want that 12-month lease money. They want you to pay that whole lease. And you can't just up and walk away from an apartment. I know some Airbnb people, they tell you, oh, you could just get up and walk away from an apartment. No, you cannot. The people at the apartment, they want their money. You promised on that lease that you was going to pay all 12 months, right? So you cannot just get up and walk away from the apartment. They're going to sue you. Point blank, period. Now, you may be able to talk to them, but it's very rare. Them people is going to sue you. They going to get their money one way or another. So I wouldn't trust anybody who's telling me that you could just get up and walk away from an apartment. And I know that some Airbnb gurus and teachers, they tell you like, oh, you could just put it in business credit and then you could walk away from it and it won't affect your real credit. Okay, yeah, but now your business credit is fucked. Why would you want to fuck up your business credit? You could use your business credit to buy a second vehicle in your business name and have it as a tax write-off and then get your money back and get some of your money back. You could take out loans in your business credit that are for business that you couldn't get with your personal credit because personal credit, business loans is two different things. Why would you want to fuck up your business credit? You could do so much with your business credit that you don't have to put on your regular credit. Why would you fuck up your business credit for an Airbnb? You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying all that advice that I be hearing, it is really like trash advice, honestly. I've never done Airbnb, but I've taken a couple of Airbnb courses. I know people who've done Airbnb, and just from the outside looking in, that's just my opinion on the thing. So I just wanted to talk about that. Like, you know, we talk about side hustles, we talk about getting money, we talk about all that on this channel, and I just wanted to talk about the Airbnbs in Atlanta and should you do it. My personal opinion is no. Find something else. Find another side hustle or try to buy a condo, or you could try. Or what you can do, if you don't want to buy, you can get a condo. I mean, not a condo. You can get an apartment outside of Atlanta so you don't have to pay that 8% tax. Because the 8% tax, what a lot of people don't understand is that the 8% tax is for the city of Atlanta. If you get an apartment and do Airbnb in Decatur, they can't tax you. Decatur is not the city of Atlanta. And they said the city of Atlanta, so they're not talking about Fulton County. So the city of Atlanta is not, Fulton County is not the full city of Atlanta. So you could go do it in Sandy Springs, which is Fulton County, and don't have to pay that 8% tax. I'm just saying. So take it from me. That's it for today, y'all. That's pretty much it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys like these videos. Make sure to give me some video ideas because y'all know I be slacking with the video ideas. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.